I've been waiting for this day. I definitely been waiting for this day. Jay-Z, it is your turn. Why am I doing that it is your turn shit? That's so whack. I'm sorry. Like, it's so dramatic. Like, it is your turn. And then look at the camera. Y'all like that weird shit anyway. Y'all like when a nigga just do a routine or a signature move like, you know, Jay-Z, it is your turn. But whatever. Damn, it's such a programmed society today. Anyway, moving on. But I've been waiting for this time. Questionable behaviors. Questionable behaviors. That's always been my issue with you, Jay. You are my father, alongside with Wayne, alongside with many others. Drake is also a father of mine. But you, Nas, and Wu Tang were like my first fathers. You after Nas after Wu Tang. You remind me of my past. I remember growing up, I had the biggest crush on blank. Can't say her name because she's a real person and I don't want to expose what she was indulging in at the time. But blank was my age and we was both in junior high school. And it broke my heart that blank was sexually active at the tender age of 13 with someone who was the local drug dealer around the corner at the tender age of, I want to say, 17. I was a hater because the first thing I thought was, why is this old nigga coming down to my girls like she belonged to me? And I felt justified. I was like, I actually carried myself like that for a while, saying that I would never do what he did. The pride. This 17-year-old man in my head, because remember, I'm 13, is fucking my crush. And I don't stand a chance because I don't have name brand clothes. At the time, name brand clothes was what attracted them young ladies. At the time, it was a lot more shallower, whatever. Again, going to junior high school at a higher level, I'm going to say in 8th grade, had another crush. Only to find that these high school niggas from Wingate was bagging girls in my class yet again. Hating on these niggas because, of course, they had the clothes that I didn't have and they had the interests of the girl that I wanted. I was a hater. I was jealous, rightfully so. Still developing my mind. But I felt like, why don't these niggas just go and get the high school girls? I can't go to high school and bag a high school girl. That's what you remind me of, Jay-Z. Let's look at it. Let's look at my jealousy of why I despised you so much. Not because of your talent. You are my father. You're the reason why I rap at the capacity that I rap. But it's not about me. I didn't like you, the person. Still don't like you, the person, the man. But I grew to understand you just from distance. I don't know you from nowhere. But I grew to understand because human experience is a lot more similar than different. I remember I had this biggest crush when I moved out here to Long Island on this beautiful woman. I'm going to blank her name out. And she was dating the neighborhood drug dealer. But I felt I could have got her. Not because I was so attractive, not because I had name brand clothing. It was because I spoke to her. People was distancing themselves to her so much because of who she was with that she was only led with one option. So being that I showed interest, I saw her eyes light up. Of course, opposite outside attention makes your eyes light up. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a handsome guy. Pretty sure she thinks that too. But the fact that I actually voiced my attraction to her, no matter how rich the nigga was, more richer than me, no matter how much cars he drove, how much money he had, how much jewelry he had, she still saw me and said I would, looking at it from hindsight. I didn't have enough se- security. I was insecure, so I just thought that I didn't have what it takes to take his bitch away. Um, but if I did, I would have. Looking at things from hindsight, you can see things a lot more clear. So it makes me think about you, Jay. My jealousy stemmed from the fact that I had a crush on Foxy Brown. And I always thought that Foxy Brown was older than me until I found out she wasn't. And I was like, damn, when you're younger, well, I'll speak for myself. When I was younger, I was always attracted to older women. I had the biggest crush on Miss Smith from physical education, or sexual education, excuse me. Had a crush on Miss Farrell, uh, Miss Forbes. You remember these names. Foxy Brown was also there. I was always crushing on a dark skinned woman. Tits, ass. She did not have the feet, but she got it repaired, which means that she must have dealt with someone with a foot fetish. I know, doesn't matter. Whatever. I like feet. Fuck you. Anyway, so when I found out that Foxy Brown was actually my age, maybe a little bit older, I looked at Jay Z's age and I was like, God damn it. This is junior high school all over again. This is high school all over again. What the hell is this grown ass man doing with this 15-year-old that's built like a 21-year-old? That's questionable. Now, her say nothing happened. Y'all say that, I never stuck my dick in the fox's box. Okay. Head, that's another option. kissing. Is that inappropriate? You probably told the truth on that. But it was questionable. What the fuck is this man writing her rhymes for her or helping her write? 15-year-old who looks like a 20-something-year-old. Why? Questionable. Not saying you did something, just questionable. Aaliyah. Now, I had a crush on Aaliyah too, but again, same thing. Thought she was a lot older than what she was because who she hung around. R. Kelly. R. Kelly was questionable. They never confessed that they were together, and she never told her age until I found out her age. She was 2 years older than me. Now, you think a 15-year-old guy, myself, we wouldn't feel like we can get a 17-year-old girl. I was insecure. I keep on saying it. Was insecure. Not today, but then. Once I found out that there was a possibility because the rumors got louder and said that Aaliyah is 15 fucking with R. Kelly, 27. Same thing I felt. Damn high school, damn junior high school. But at that time, I believe I was in high school, so damn these fucking drug dealer niggas. Stealing our women. Can't you get a bitch your age, huh? Why you have to come to the high school for? With your fucking new car, your Benz and shit. With your fucking big chain. Huh? With your fucking new sneakers every day. I was hating. But is it hate when you want your crush to favor you more than the drug dealer nigga? Same thing with Foxy Brown. Questionable. Same thing with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Questionable. Let's be realistic. Men, our initial reasoning for doing anything we do is sex. Let's look at it for real. With the opposite sex, if the girl is attractive, our motive is sex. That's how we operate. We're visual, right? Now, again, if you look at it from the female perspective, this is going to get deep. If you look at it from the female's perspective, 15-year-old girl, 27-year-old R. Kelly, if we operate the same, which we do, it's the equivalent to me at 15 having sex with my sexual education teacher. Would I think it's rape? No. Would I keep the secret? Yeah. Would I consent? Yeah. I was sexually attracted to my sexual education teacher. She was about 27 at the time, 28, maybe 32. If she ever initiated anything with me, I would oblige at the age of 15. Statutory, right? But statutory doesn't mean rape. It does mean rape according to society. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I know I worded it wrong. So what? Fuck you. What I'm saying is that certain people hide the secrets. which is questionable because they don't view it as rape. If I ever had sex with my sexual education teacher, I probably would have hit it myself, even at the age that I'm at now, because I consented to it. And I, at the time, might have thought that I was more mature than what I actually was. Questionable. I'm not saying that Jay Z raped. Oh, shit. Not saying that Jay Z had unconsensual sex with a 13-year-old. That would hurt my feelings a lot. I can't see him doing it. But I do believe that his relationship with Foxy Brown is questionable. There was a part, and I'm going to wrap this up. There was a part when R. Kelly sex tape released, and I saw it. And I looked for it not because I believed it. I looked for it in disbelief. I looked for it to prove that R. Kelly is not the man in this tape. I was a R. Kelly fan. And I said, there's no possible way this man is handsome. This man is rich. This man has charm. He can sing his ass off. He got game. He got beautiful women throwing themselves at him, desiring him. Man, he wouldn't go to no fucking 14-year-old. Why? Why the fuck would he? Nah, I don't believe that shit. I want to see the fucking tape. And so I know I can spot R. Kelly. And it was R. Kelly. Broke my little heart. Hurt to watch him pee forcefully. Like he was trying to pee on her. Like, and I learned that when you have a hard dick or erect penis that's active sexually, it's harder to pee. So the nigga was forcing to pee. He was trying to fucking pee. And I'm watching this 14-year-old ride his dick consensually. Not saying it's not statutory rape, but it wasn't like he had a gun to her head. Consensually riding penis like a pro. And I was in college. I was a virgin. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Only for him to get off, not be charged. Heard that the girl didn't show up. But I saw the tape. And because he was found not guilty, doesn't mean that he was not guilty. And Jay-Z distanced himself during the charges. Jay-Z distanced himself. He said, nah, I can't be around that. That nigga's weird. So I was like, yes, Jay. Finally, man. Only for the nigga, when he was found not guilty, to apologize to the nigga and do a second album? Questionable. Questionable. That's the word of the day. Questionable behavior. I couldn't do it. That threw me off. And that's why I look at all his relationships with younger women as questionable. That is all.